Hello everyone.
Welcome to Nokia Hackathon 2019. We are organizing this hackathon at Tryst
Festival at
IIT Delhi.
The duration and the period of this hackathon is 1st to 4th of March for 4 days, and you all are welcome. I'm going to tell you about the problem statement of this hackathon event. We have two problem statements. The first one is log analytics anomaly detection, and the second one is cluster alarms into events. Going forward with the first problem statement with log analytics anomaly detection. In this particular problem statement, we have an input which is coming from a network element called as logs. These logs are being gathered at continuous or regular intervals. The hack is to identify the abnormal log and abnormality in the log comparing with the golden log. Golden logs are the set of logs which are ideal and which don't have any error. A bit more detail about the problem statement. We have to compare two sets of log files to detect the outliers and to find the problem areas related to the one log file compared with another one. Our log file number 1 is basically the observed log or the recorded logs. We are gathering these logs in a regular intervals into a database. And we need to compare this log file with another set of log file, which is basically golden log. This is normal condition log, which should be there. Now, this is to generate the whole algorithm in order to find out the abnormality in the log file, which is log number 1.
Now let's see how the dataset looks like. In the dataset, we have three types of folder. One is alarm, second
one is computer logs, and configuration. These three types of files have different characteristics. Alarm is basically time series based data, computer logs is event based data, and configuration is static data until it is modified by a system or a human being. Inside these three folders, we have a subfolder with the name of golden log, log 1, log 2, log 3. You will find these four subfolders inside every log, every types of this folder. Golden logs are basically the one which is coming from a network element with no problem, is the ideal logs. And the rest of the three logs, they are basically collected from a network element over a period of time. For the first two logs, the problem is described by problem.txt. Now you can see here in the below, BSc alarm history is a log file coming from a network element, and problem.txt is basically the problem which is inside that BSc alarm log file. Now the contestant needs to find the solution for third log using the other two and golden logs as a reference. Summarizing it, the abnormality for 2/3 of the problem provided for each of the log types, and contestant needs to find solution for the other log. The system will evaluate how close the contestant's solution is to the actual problem and rate the user. Contestant needs to upload the solution paper which describes the solution along with the code, which should be evaluated by the panel of judges. Model that can be applied to all three of the logs. There can be a different approach of each of them. If contestant feels it gives better result, please go ahead. Thank you.
Now I'm going to show you how the logs actually looks like. This log is BSc alarm history and is coming from BSc, which is a network element. This is basically coming on a regular interval of time. Now we have a problem text in which we have described the problem coming into the BSc alarm history. Now this particular problem is coming at this particular time. Let me just go and search it. This is an alarm raised by high temperature. This particular alarm will not be there in a golden logs. This is basically the abnormality. This will be the structure for every history of alarm and then the problem text in log number 1 and log number 2. What we need to do, we need to find the same problems which is coming in log number 3 for the provided set of log. And we have golden logs for doing this. Thank you so much. All the best.